We've got ski and snowboard training tips direct from the pros. Phil Lindeman with Krystal 93 News. It's a hard-knock world for Olympic hopefuls on skis and snowboards these days. The game is getting harder, the competition is getting stiffer, and it sometimes seems like the season never ends.
All sports are becoming more and more specialized, especially at younger ages.
That's Chris Hughes with Team Summit. He's one of several human performance consultants for the local ski club, which trains more than 400 skiers and snowboarders every season for alpine and freestyle contests. And to make sure every hopeful is strong enough to compete, training begins as soon as the snow melts in the old season and continues long after chairlifts open for the new one.
As the progression of each sport evolves, it does require more and more time in a specialized field. So if we do have the park and pipe kids and the mogul kids needing a gymnastics background and just overall more strength training for the alpine racers.
So what does it take to train like an elite Team Summit athlete? No matter your age, Hughes says that every skier and snowboarder can begin with simple ground-based exercises. Think things like footwork, resistance bands, and exercise balls.
An example of that would be maybe doing a rubber band or a cable machine exercise where you're standing and rotating it around you or reaching away from your body and pulling it back in. So we're getting that trunk strengthening exercise while standing on the ground.
Along with cardio and weightlifting in the gym, Hughes says everyone should rethink their core. Most people assume core means six-pack abs, but it refers to much more.
We really should expand our thinking on core to pretty much go from your collarbones and your shoulders all the way down to the base of your knees and everything in between.
Ski training doesn't end in the gym. Hughes also works on proper posture and positioning with his athletes. Your shoulders and head play huge roles on the slopes, and if they aren't in line, Hughes says your skiing will suffer.
So we want to make sure that we work on neck and head retraction exercises to make sure your head is stacked, your ears stacked over your collarbones to help with the postural strength there.
And don't forget to recover. That means dynamic stretching before you hit the slopes and static stretching after you're done. Hughes says yoga is a great option, and any kind of stretching helps not only your flexibility, but also your coordination.
You want to keep your stretching moving and fluid before the activities. That will actually enhance your coordination and excite the neurological system, making you a little bit more powerful as well while you're on the hill.
Tune in tomorrow for more ski training advice, and for our complete ski training workout with Team Summit trainer Chris Hughes, get the full audio on the Krystal 93 YouTube page. That's Krystal with a K. In sports, the Summit High football team plays its final game of the season this Friday when rivals Battle Mountain come to Frisco. The Tigers are 3-6 overall, and the Huskies are 4-5 overall. Kickoff is 7 p.m. Also this Friday, the Breckenridge Bolts are back in town for a 2-game home series against the Colorado Thunderbirds. The junior hockey action gets started Friday at 7:30 p.m. at Stephen C. West Ice Arena in Breck, and then continues on Saturday, same time, same place. And you'd better believe the Summit Rugby girls are heading back to state. The 9-time defending state champs have the weekend off before traveling to Broomfield for the State Rugby Sevens tournament on November 11th. Tune in next week for interviews with head coach Carl Barth and his captains. Phil Lindeman on Krystal 93.